Hi, welcome back friend. Here in this practical exercise, we are going to write one more program on if-else ladder to increase or command over conditional statements. Here we would compute whether a given number is 2-digit, 3-digit or 4-digit number. So let's start with this. We need to first write a class name, declare the class, public class and class name. Then simply the main method, public static void main string args. Then within this parenthesis, we can define everything else. We already know how we can write if-else ladder, but here we have one more example and we have different cases that could be used. We can use a different set of operations, arithmetic numbers as well. We have defined a number called having value 1, 2, 3, 4, 1234. We can use a greater than, smaller than, ampersand and different symbols. Here we would be interested in comparing values, and if both conditions get satisfied, we would be executing those things. We are checking in the first condition if whether the value of number is smaller than 100 and value of number greater than equals to 1. So we need both conditions to be true in order to execute this if statement. If value of number is greater than equals to 1 or is smaller than 100, the first block would be executed and it would display on the screen that it is a two-digit number from 1 to 99. Then we have else if statement, which would check if the value of condition number is smaller than 1000 and greater than equals to 100. So from any value from 101 to 999, the second block is executed, which will display that it is a three-digit number. Similarly, we could perform more things. If we replace ampersand symbol with or, then either of the condition need to be true, not both of them simultaneously. Similarly, we have different cases as well we could write. So this is the use of if-else statement. We could have more flexibility and more options on this with a vital practice and writing different set of rules. There's no single computer program, a complex or real life program that is never written without using if, else, for, while, and such things. So it is fundamental and used in all the levels. Similarly, we could check for four-digit numbers as well. So it may have a value ranging from 1000 to 9999. The four digit would be displayed as here. And then we can have an else block which would display that it is neither of the 2, 3 or 4 digit or anything else. Number is not between range of 1 and 10,000, 9999. That's 4 digit. Similarly, we could also perform more operations as well. So when we execute this code, it will display that it is a 4-digit number because 1234 is a 4-digit number. We could also replace this parenthesis in each section. It will also start working the same as it was done. The parenthesis is required when you write multiple line of codes in any code block. For if we have only single line of code here, the system out println it is a two-digit number. Say if we have multiple lines within if, so how the compiler would know that we all of them is related to if. And for that case, we need parentheses. Parentheses is good for identification to increase code readability and understandability. Because in real life scenario, you would be working with multiple developers on the same program. So all need to be having a better understanding of the program. You can write more logical implementations with if-else. Try building your own solution. We will be learning more in the coming exercises.